Good morning, boys. We will continue the exercise number 2.6. So, I did yesterday first two problems under the Roman number 1. So, third one you have to do it yourself as homework. Now, we will go to the sum number 2, at subdivision number 1. So, 101 to the power 4. So, don't simply multiply like ordinary multiplication by using the calculators 107 into 107 into 107. So, you may have the temptation of, because you are allowed to use calculator. So most of you are doing like this 104 into 101 into 101 into 101. So, if you multiply and write down the answer, then we will not give marks. So, see the question is given very clearly, evaluate. If it is given simply evaluate, then you can apply the normal multiplications which we studied in the lower classes when the power is given for any number. Clear? But it is given very clearly, evaluate the following by using binomial theorem. So, you have to use the binomial theorem to find the solution of this one. Clear? So, don't straight away write down this answer, they will not give marks. If you do the calculations in the normal method like this, then you are not awarded mark during the correction time. So, you have to use only the binomial theorem because it is mentioned in the question itself very clearly, using the binomial theorem and evaluate 101 to the power of 4. Clear? So, now you have to remember the formula. Yesterday itself I wrote the formula, binomial theorem, binomial formula, that is binomial theorem. So, again I will write NC0 x power n a power 0, then NC1 x power n minus 1 a power 1 plus NC2 x power n minus 2 a plus extra etc plus last term a power n. So, this is the formula, this you know very well, isn't it? Depends upon this, you have to reduce 1 in the power of x and add 1 to the power of a. That is the concept. Clear? Now you can apply this formula to evaluate 101 to the whole power 4. How, sir? It stands for two terms. It is for binomial. Why it is called a binomial? Because we have only two terms. So, when algebraic expression consisting the two terms, that is called a binomial, that is binomial. If it is 3 means trinomial, one term it is monomial, this you know very well in the lower classes, that is what is called a binomial theorem. Clear? So, 101 you have to replace like this, 100 plus 1 is 101. So, how do you split the number? If it is more than 100, 100 plus. If it is less than 100, 100 minus. Likewise, 11. 11 can be write 10 plus 1. 9, 10 minus 1. 7, 10 minus 3. Clear? Then 6, 10 minus 4. So, why sir we are using always 10, 10? Why don't you use like 5 plus 2? You can use. You will get answer. So, not necessary to replace all the numbers like 10 are powers of 10 like 100, 1000, 10,000 minus 1 lakh minus or 10 lakh minus. I did not say like that. This is why we are asked to split the number in this format like 10 plus, 100 plus or 1000 plus or 10 minus, 100 minus, 1000 minus. Calculation will be very simple. Clear? So, don't think that you can express the number only in terms of 10, 100 or 1000. Not like that. Because you are allowed to use calculator, previously our calculators are not allowed. In such a case, it is better for you to split the given number in terms of 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000. Clear, depends upon the question. So don't think that you are asked to split the number only in terms of 10 or 100 or 1000. Here is even you can replace 11 as 5 plus 6. You have to replace in the place of x by 5 and in the place of a by 6 you will get answer. Clear? So don't think that if you split the number in some other format other than like 10 plus, 10 minus or 100 minus or 100 plus, you will get different answer. No, you will get same answer. You try at home by splitting the given number in some other format instead of 10 minus, 10 plus or 100 minus, 100 plus. You will get same answer. Calculation may be a tedious one. It will take more time, so to avoid consuming the time. Due to the time factor, so we are asked to split the given number as 100 plus, 100 minus, 1000 plus, 10 minus, 10 plus. Clear? So if you express 11 as 5 plus 6 also correct. You can expand 9 as 8 plus 1 also. You will get same answer. Clear? So don't think that you will get different answer by splitting the number in 10 minus 1 or 8 plus 1. You will get different answer for each case. It's not surely you will get same answer. So don't confuse that. You can apply any one expression, that is expansion, either 10 minus or some other format, but you have to use only the binomial theorem. Clear? So I am replacing this 101 like 100 plus 1 whole to the power 4. So just as it is, you have to compare these terms with the general formula. So what will come here? X is equal to 100 and what should be in a 1 and what is your n? 4. Just you have to write. Yesterday we dealt with number with alphabets. Here it is purely numerical values instead of a, b or x and y like yesterday model. Clear? So some of the boys are thinking that sir is left that few part of the questions. Yes, of course, you have to do it. You just refer the previous model and simplify. The simplification is just like 8th standard level. You are in 11th standard, isn't it? You passed 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard. Then you came to that, you come to the 11th standard. So you must know how to simplify algebraic simplifications. Clear? So whenever I never left that half of the problems. I left only the last 2 or 3 steps. That you have to complete. That too also very simple one. Simple algebraic calculations part. So you have to do it. Clear? So these times you have plenty of time to spend towards the subject. So please try to solve. Repeat the videos and go through it and go for simplification. Simple algebraic simplification I left. Don't think that sir is left as it is. Not like that. Only last 2 steps for all the problems I left. So you have to do that work. In that part, if there is any doubt, please call me over the phone. I'll clear your doubts. Understood? Okay. Now apply as it is like yesterday. What is your n? 4. 4 C 0. What is your x? 100. What is your n? 4. What is your a? A is 1. 1 power 0 plus 4c1 100 power 1 1 power. Is it correct? You have to reduce power of x by 1. So 3 here 1 plus 4c2 100 power 2 1 square plus 4c3 100 power 3 1 power 3. Is it correct? 4, 3, 2. After 2, what will come? Is supposed to come? 1. Yes, very good. Be careful. Clear? You have to reduce the power of x by 1. So, power of x is here n. So, n minus 1, n minus. Likewise, here the power of x, in the place of x is given 100. So, 100 power 4. What will come next one? 100 power 3. After that 100 square. After 100 square, what will come? What is supposed to be there? 100 power 1. Then last step. 4C4 100 power 0. 1 minus 1 0. Here 1 power 4. Are you clear now? Any doubt? Just I am replacing in the place of x by 100, a by 1 and n by 4 in the general formula. Depends upon the suffix, you have to see that your answer whether it is correct or wrong. The power of x should be in decreasing order. See, what is the power of x? Here x is 100. So, power of 100 is 4. Next 3, 2, 1, 0. Here a power 0. After a power 0, what will come? A power 1. But in the place of a, what is given in the question? 1. 1 power 1, 1 power 2, 1 power 3 and 1 power 4. Do you think that will come next term? Not possible, because what is the power? 4. You cannot go for 5c. 4. 5c 5. Not allowed, because we have maximum power is 4. So, 4c4 is over. Now you start to simplify. As you know already 4c0 is not a O. 4c0 is 1. That is there in that combination. Property, 7 property I set. Based on that it will become 1. 100 power 4. You have to use calculator and simplify. 1 power 0 is always 1 plus 4c1 is 4. 100 power 3. You have to write 1 power 1 is 1 plus 4c2. What is meant by 4c2? 4 into 3 by 1 into 2 get cancelled. So, 2 3s are 6. 6 into power into 1 plus 4c3. How will you write 4c3? You have to write 3 number in descending order from 4. 4, 3, 2. Then 1 into 2 into 3. These two eliminated. What is the remainder? 4. So, 4 into 100. 1 power anything is always 1. 4c4 is also 1. Anything power 0? Anything power 0 is always 1. 1 power, whatever it is, that is 1. Therefore, you get only 1. Just you have to multiply 1, 2, 3, because 4, power 4, so you have to write the zeros, 2 zeros 4 times. Then you have to multiply 4, 6 zeros. Plus 400 plus 1. Just add by using the calculator, you will get final answer. So, I left only the last stage. This is very simple for you to add by using calculator. So, if you ask the teacher to complete this one, that is meaningless. It is same for you, because you are 11th standard. This simple addition, this addition should have. Actually, you have to do from these steps also. Actually, you have to do the problem from this stage itself. But I did. What's wrong with doing the last stage? It's very simple. Just you have to add by using calculator, you get answer. So, you are as expected the teacher to complete all the problems on the board. That is not good. In mathematics, you have to try the last step yourself. So, we will go to this is any doubt in this one. I hope that everybody can understand properly, otherwise you will go for rewinding this one, you will get proper understand of how to do these problems. So, I explained how to find out 4C2, 4C3, this you know very well in the previous exercise itself. So apply those combination conditions and normal multiplication, addition, subtraction. If you use a negative sign for some other problems, then you have to check plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So alternatively the sign get changed. Clear? So this is the process. You will go to the next one. I just write what is x and what is the n, then rest of the part you have to do it yourself by referring this model. Clear? So don't simply use calculator and write down the answers alone. You are not awarded marks because you have to evaluate these problems with the help of the binomial theorems. So now the second subdivision of the second problem, 999 to the whole to the power of 5. So this I told you already. So you may have rights to expand like this also. When you add, you get same answer. So you can express that 999 as 900 plus 99. You will get same answer. But the calculation part, it will be very tedious one and it will take more time to find the solution. To avoid those problems, better you have to express in terms of 1000 because it is 999, that is 999 is close to 1000, therefore 1000 minus 1 whole to the power 5. So if it is given 998, how will you do the same? 100 minus 2 whole to the power 5. So this we studied already in 8th standard with the 2 digit, clear, or 3 digits. I just recollect what you studied in 8th standard. It will be given like this, 99 the whole square. So you are asked to express the 99 as 100 minus 1 the whole square. So this is a minus b the whole square formula. That you know very well. That is one identity, a minus b the whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. You know that identity, there you have replacing a by 100 and b by 1. You find the answer. Clear? Even for power cube also, 100 minus 2 power 3, you know what is a minus b, the whole cube. Those identities you memorized in 8th standard, you are applying that identities straight away by a by 100, b by 1. The same concept you can apply, but what is the power? 5. You cannot apply. This is binomial. Actually, the a minus b the whole square or 100 plus 1. So these are all binomial identity. Yesterday I taught very clearly how they got a plus b the whole square formula by using the binomial theory. The same one. So this is very simple identity. So you are memorizing. That's why you are writing the relevant formula and replacing a by 100, b by 1. You will get the answer. Even if you replace the 101 by like 81 plus 20, the whole square also gets same answer. But calculation, if you keep any one out of these two as 1 and powers of 10 like 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, then simplification part will be very easy. Clear? There is no conditions, no constraint that you have to keep only 1000 or 100. Not like that. You can express the given number in this format or this format. Both are same. But only thing is calculation is difficult. That's what we suggested. You have to use when the number is very close to 10, you can take 10. When the number is very close to 10 over, then you have to go for 10 plus. In the same way for 100, 1000 and 10,000. Clear? So no new concept. These are all you studied already in the lower classes. This is little upgrade of the binomial theorem which is given in 11th standard. That's all. No other difference. So same concept. So now 1000 minus 1 whole to the power 5. Then you have to compare x is equal to, because x is replaced by 1000 and a is minus 1. So be careful of when you replace This information, this formula, be careful and started to work out the problems. Clear? So, I just substitute all these values in the formula and remaining part you have to do it yourself. So, what is your n? N is 5, 5c 0. What is your x? 1000 power 5. A is minus 1 power 0 plus 5c1 1000 4 because you reduce 1 in the power 5 minus 1 4, add 1 to the power of a, that is 2, plus 5c2 1000 power 3 4 3, then minus 1 power 3 plus 5c3 1000 power 2 minus 1 power 3. There I made mistakes. What will come here? 2. Here 2, there 2. So be careful. 5c 4 1000 power 1 because 2 1 minus 1 whole to the power 4 because here sub is 4. 5c 5 1000 power 0 minus 1 power 5. That's all. After that, you know when the negative number has power all number, your answer will be always negative. So, based on the concept, you please complete this part. Now, we will go to that sum number 3. Sum number 3, that is a little different from this one. This is also same like what you studied in the 10th standard arithmetic. You will find the nth term of the sequence in AP as well as GP. So, do you know that concept? Find the nth term of the sequence in 10th standard you studied under AP, A plus n minus 1 into D, isn't it? So, the same concept that we are going to study in binomial theorem, not the same formula. Clear? The same concept. Find the particular term of the in that sequence in AP. This formula is not holds true for GP. In GP, we have different formula, that is A into R power n minus 1. In the same we have another one, there we have a formula to find the particular term of the sequence in binomial theorem, that is TR plus 1 NCR x power R into A power n minus R. So, this is the general formula to find the particular term of the given sequence in binomial theorem. So, now it will n minus R into A power R. Because we are reducing the power of x, we are increasing the power of A. So, what is the formula to find the particular term of the sequence NCR x power n minus R into A power R. So, this is general formula. Based on this general formula, you have to do the sum number 3. Find fifth term x minus 2y whole to the power of 13. You have to find T5, fifth term, that is T5 you have to find out. Fifth term of the expansion of this binomial. T5 is the question mark. This is general formula. TR plus 1 is equal to NCR x power n minus R into A power R. So, how do you find out? Just you have to compare x is equal to x. What is your A? Minus 2y. What is your n? 13. Now, I need to find out fifth term. But what is the formula is given? If it is given Tn, then for us very easy, you have to replace n by 5, you will get T5. Clear? This only we did in lower class, 10th standard under AP. If it is given Tn is equal to this format, then to find the fifth term, if you replace n by 5, you get directly n T5, that is fifth term. But what is given here? R plus 1. What is given here? R plus 1, which means if I am saying T5, when I am comparing this with the formula, so 5 is equal to what? R plus 1. So, R plus 1 equal to 5, R equal to 4. This is the real method to find find the fifth term of the binomial sequence by using this concept. Clear? But you have to easily find out how to find what is R. If you replace R equal to 5, suppose you are asked to find out the fifth term. If you replace R is equal to 5, then 5 plus 1, what will be the answer? T6. So your answer is wrong. So how do you find out R? This is the method, actual method. You have to compare with the formula. I have to find out T5. So compare with the formula of the left hand side TR plus 1, R plus 1 equal to 5, therefore R equal to 4. So instead of that you can do trial and error method. If replace R equal to 4, 4 plus 1 how much? 5. If I would like to find 7, then if you replace R by 6, 6 plus 1 how much? 7. So you get 7. But this is actual process. This is not necessary. You can straight away write the value of R depends upon the term which you have to find out. It should be find out. So now we have to find out T5. Therefore, R should be replaced by 4. Then only will get 4 plus 1 is 5. So T5 is equal to N is replaced by 13. Combination with R, that is 4, because R is 4, don't think that R equal to 5. If you replace R by 5 over here, then 5 plus 1, 6. But you are asked to find only fifth term. So you suppose to replace R by 4. Just now I explained how to get R equal to 4. So next X. What is your X? X only. Then what is the power? N minus R is given. Your N is 13. R is 4. Then A is minus 2y whole to the power of R, that is 4. Are you clear? Just I am replacing in the place of N R X A from the informations. So only thing, be careful of finding R. If replace R straight away by 5, then we get sixth term. But the question is you are asked to find out fifth term. So just be careful of finding R. Now you know how to expand the 13 combination with 4, that is 13C4. So 13C4, you have to write 4 numbers descending order from 13 on 4, 12, 11, 10. Then 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So just to simplify and write. Clear? You find and write down that answer. X power 13 minus 4 how much? 9. Then here minus 2y has power even number. So if the negative factor has a power as an even number, the negative will become positive. So you have to simplify this 2 power y, 2 power 4, y power 4. This is you learnt already in the lower classes. So simplify and write this one. X power 9, 2 power 4 is how much? 16, y power 4. So after simplification this one, simplify with this answer 16 or multiply, whatever you do the calculation, write down the answer. So finally you get the fifth term of the binomial sequence. This is the method to find out fifth term of the sequence. Question number 4, same formula. Question number 4, find the middle term of the expansions. So to find the answer for this sum number 4 middle term, just recollect the statistics, the median concept. When the capital N is even number, so you know the formula n by 2, n by 2 plus 1. If it is n is odd number, then you have the formula n plus 1 by 2, that is capital N plus 1 by 2. This you studied already in 10th standard under statistics. In statistics chapter, to find the median, so you learnt that when n is even, then n by 2, n by 2 plus 1, then n is odd, n plus 1 by 2. The same concept that you are going to use in binomial theorem to find the middle terms. Clear? So how to find capital N, you have to see that. This is very important, n plus 1. When n is even, then middle terms are n by 2, n by 2 plus 1. So capital N is equal to n plus 1 when n is odd, then middle term n plus 1 by 2. This is very important. Once if you know this concept, then it will be very easy to find out middle term of the given expansions. So, sum number 4, the subdivision number 1, x plus 1 by x whole to the power 11. Find the middle term. So, n. First you have to find out capital N. So, n plus 1, that is 11 plus 1 how much? 12. What is 12? 12 is even number. So, what is the concept? 12 by 2 plus 1, that is 6 and 7. You have to find out capital N by using this formula. This is even number. So, therefore, you can apply n by 2, that is 12 by 2, 6. 12 by 2 plus 1, that is 6 plus 1, 7. So, you have to find out now 6th term and 7th term of these binomial expressions. So, you know how to find the 6th term and 7th term. Just now we did sum number 3. So, here I will write x plus 1 by x whole to the power 11. So, what is that x plus 1 by x? Compare x is equal to x. What is your a? 1 by x. What is your n? 11. And what is your r? 6th term I have to find out. To find 6th term, r should be replaced by 5. Are you clear? If you replace r by 6, then you get only 7th term. If you replace r by 7, you get 8th term, but I need what are the terms? T6 and T7. So, I have to find out T6 and T7 by using this concept. So, how do you find T6? So, this is to find T6, 6th term. To find 6th term of the binomial sequence, you are supposed to replace r by 5. So, what is the formula? Tr plus 1 is equal to NCR x power n minus r into a power r. So, just you have to apply the information which are given in the question in the place of n, r, x, a. What is your n? 11, c, 5. What is your x? X. 11 minus 5. What is your a? 1 by x power 1 by x power 5. So, you know how to simplify the combination 11c5, that you have to do it, x power 6, 1 by x power 5. Here it is possible to simplify, I can simplify easily. Then what will be the answer? 11c5 x, that is all. So, you have to simplify and write down the answer. Likewise, r is equal, now you have to find out T7, that is r should be replaced by now 6. So, what is the formula? Tr plus 1, again same, you have to replace the place of r by 6, n should be replaced by 11, x is replaced by x, a is replaced by 1 by x. So, n 11c r 6, x is x, 11 minus 6, what is your a? 1 by x power 6. Just you have to simplify x power 5, 1 by x power 6. Eliminated, we will get 1 by x. So, that is all. These are the middle term to find the binomial sequence. So, now we will go to, this is for even. So, we will go for one more problems in the sum number, same question number 4, third subdivisions, and the second one you have to do it yourself. Clear? Sum number 3, third subdivision, 2x square minus 3 by x cube whole power 10. What is the first step? You have to find capital N by using small n plus 1. What is your small n? 10. So, capital N is equal to 10 plus 1. It is 11 is odd number. What is the concept for when odd number? This is the formula to find the middle term, n plus 1 by 2. Your capital N is 11. 11 plus 1 by 2 which will give you 12 by 2, that is 6. So you have to find sixth term. To find the sixth term, then what is our r? R should be replaced by 5. To find the sixth term, r should be always 5. Then compare with this general formula, x is 2x square and a is minus 3 by x cube and n is replaced by 10. That's all. So now by using that formula, just you have to substitute in the general formula, that is TR plus 1 NCR x power r into a power n minus r. This is correct formula. It is wrong. So don't confuse. That is what will come here? X power n minus r into a power r. So now you have to replace in the place of n r x a. You will get answer. So n. What is your n? 10. Combination. R is replaced by 5. Then what is your x? X is replaced by 2x square n minus r. That is n is 10, r is 5. A, what is your a? Minus 3 by x power 3 power r is 5. So you know how to expand the 10C5. So expand the combination method. 10C5, 2x square whole to the power of 10 minus 5 is 5, then into minus 3 power 5 over x cube whole to the power 5. Just have to separate the numerator denominator with respect to the power of minus 3 by x cube. Clear? So I just separate it. 10C5. Then you know how to expand this. 2 power 5, power to power you have to multiply. Then minus 3 power 5 by power to power 3 5s are 15. Then you started to simplify this. 10C5 2 power 5 into minus 3 whole to the power 5 by x power 5. So simplify by using the calculator and write down the answer. So this is the method to find middle term of the binomial sequence. Clear? So we will see the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you, boys.